Hey, what's up? It's Martin, and today we have pluggnb type B tutorial. If you see an upgrade on the quality of the video, it's because I'm using my phone as my camera instead of my webcam. So, there we go. So yeah, I'm trying to make the quality of the videos better, so they're more enjoyable and better overall. So that's what I'm trying to do. Thanks to my 3 Patreons. Their names were at the beginning of the video. Thank you all. You made this possible. I told one of my patrons the next video would be a 4 a.m. type beat, but then I made this and I thought this is better, and I have been making that kind of ambient beats lately a lot, so I don't want to like overdo them, and maybe I should bring something different. Um, there's quite a few things that I want to say first, so I'll try to get it as concise as possible and just then jump right into the video. If you don't know what pluggnb is, let me define it pretty quickly. It's a subgenre that comes from plug and R&B. It's kind of a mix of both, kind of. Plug was a subgenre, is a subgenre that popped up in the SoundCloud scene in 2015, 14, 16, 17. It was directed by Mexico Joe, Polo Boy, Shoddy, Cape Dagode, and pretty much everyone from the Plugs group. I'm sure there was a lot of more important producers, but these are the ones that I can recall. And some of the like pioneers of pluggnb could be Sandgang, Gorsery, Thrill Boy, Goyard, all the big producers, all the big names we know. Cloudboy 2 as well. Almost forgot it. My irmão brasileiro, cara. So, first thing first, you'll need Purity to make pluggnb or plug or anything plug related at all. Purity is a $50 VST from Sonic Cat, so legally acquire Purity, please. It's kind of lame that if you look up Purity VST, most of the results that you'll find will be cracked links, but get it from the original source. I assure you it's worth it, and it's worth your money. It was one of the first VSTs I bought, and ever since I'm really glad I purchased it, because it's something that I use on the go-to, and it's something I use day to day. And there's a good feeling you feel inside of you every time you buy a VST. It's like I'm helping a small company like Sonic Cat to contribute and like keep developing software that I use every day, and I make money off it. So try to get an original license, please. So having said that, yeah, there's quite a few things I want to say first. Normally on pluggnb you would use 808s like this, kind of. But I was trying to make something different or cool, and I actually used like a sub like this, and I layered it down with a kick in these 8 octaves. I don't know why I added a kick. I was like, I already added a guitar arpeggio and a acoustic bass, so maybe I don't care. I can add a kick if I want, and I could, and that's why I added a kick. So yeah, the drums are really simple, so I just show them over real quick. Most of the bounce in pluggnb, in my experience, I'd say it comes from the melody itself and not really from the drums. And they just follow the root notes of the melody, of the chord progression. Nothing too crazy. You also have two kinds of pluggnb, kind of. You have the pluggnb that's like fast at 140 BPM, like something maybe like this, I just hope you don't flow. I just hope you don't flow. If I let you get close. Yeah, that's probably like 140 BPM, like, yeah, 138. So yeah, you have like pluggnb at like 140 something BPM, like Don't Fold by Summers, which, if I'm not wrong, it's produced by Throwboy. I'm not sure though. Oh, it doesn't say. But yeah, then you have like more slower pluggnb, like this beat I made right here, which is like 128 BPM, 124, 122. And the hi-hats, there's just a loop that keeps looping itself, and it's pretty much that. Looped, don't overdo your hi-hats in pluggnb. They don't matter that much, I think. And the clap is just regular clap. And yeah, I asked on the Discord server whether I should make first stash kit or an experimental sound kit, and most people said stash kit. But still, leave down below in the comments what do you want to see first, because I think maybe more people have a different idea. And the stash kit would be the sounds that I use in all my tutorials, of course, and all the sounds that I use in the go-to, because I use a bunch of more sounds than the ones you see here. So maybe you prefer that over another like experimental sound kit. Let's just go into the melody now, and we first have the Pretty Suitcase, I think, piano from Purity. Yeah, it's this piano from Purity, nothing too crazy. Like, I don't know. Oh, what's that? Yeah, it's like normal piano. I don't know. Like it's like Rhodes, and this is the melody I have right here. This is what it looks like. Let me just play it real quick. It's the same melody here. I just changed the chords a bit here and added a top note and a second top note right there to give it like some difference. I don't know. Something that you can find a lot in pluggnb beats is a strumming, your chords. So strumming is this, it's like the notes are not all the way here. They're like strummed, which is the name for that. You can strum your notes and your chords using Alt S in FL Studio, and it gives it more of like, let me show you. If my melody sounded like this, like it's not the same if it sounded like this. It gives it more of like a jazzy, human kind of feeling. So that's what you want to aim for. Also, don't make your velocity plain. Don't make it like this. That sounds kind of wacky. That sounds more mellow and more nice, and that's the sound that you want. So keep that in mind. And these are the chords. Just try to add some top notes if you can in the end to make it, more different and variated maybe. It's a really pretty melody. And then I just had those strings come in, which are also from Purity. I told you it was a must-have BST, and these are the ST slow strings from strings in Purity. Many people use Xpen for their strings. I quite recommend it. I also recommend getting Xpen. If you're gonna get Xpen, you should check Plugin Boutique. I bought my Xpen from Plugin Boutique, and right now I think it's like $20 on discount. I'm just telling you the sauce on how to get plugins for real. Go to Xpend. Sorry, my mic clipped. Go to Xpend and get it here. It's like $20 in discount, and it's worth the cup for real. And you don't have to mess up with like weird cracks and Kagans and Trojans and viruses. This is the best thing to do. So yeah, many people use the strings from Xpen, which I honestly like. They sound more realistic, and that's something that maybe you don't really want. You want to have like plastic strings, like not so realistic, not so detailed. They don't sound bad. It's just not the same feeling, Many people do use them, but I feel like they sound way too detailed for pluggnb. You want that kind of vintage ROM player, vintage ROM player sound, and that's what you get from Purity, actually. I have this pad that came from WaveStation. It's the Delicate pad from the ROM number 9, and it's the last preset, and it's the same melody copied again. It's pretty subtle. It's in the background, but it adds some layer to your melody. It actually it's just kind of adds. When you layer down sounds, what you want to get is like that sound in depth. You want to get. What's the point on layering? It's not the same if you have a piano playing a melody than if you had 2 pads layered down, because you make your melody more. It's something that you have to feel. I really cannot express it in words, but look, you somehow add harmonics to your melody. You harmonize it. it's not the same as just doing this. You know, you add more emotion to your melody. So that's something that you want to look for. And I also added a pad from Purity. If I'm not wrong, the pad is Shine. Yeah, Shine from Slow Synth, and it's the same all again. Then I have this lead that comes in, which sounds like this. It's the chip lead, I think. Yeah, chip lead. I have recorded this so many times that I kind of know the names of the presets by memory without even opening them. So the effects that I added here were parametric EQ2, delay bank, and reverb, some reverb. I think I got this preset from some kid. I'm not quite sure. So yeah, shout out to the one who made it if I got this from a kid. And it quite looks like this. And something that you'll find a lot in pluggnb leads is the legato like this. Look, I'll turn off all the effects. It's the, instead of having your note like this, look. You have it like this. I think you can get what I mean. It's like, it's hard to explain, but it's the stairs in the notes, you know, it adds some more jazzy R&B vibes to your melody. I don't know how to explain it, but I hope you get my point. Then we got an interesting part in the melody, and it's this ARP. It's not a real guitar plate, it's Contact. It's not playing actual chords, this is just notes that fit the ARP that were part of the main melody, so I just layered them here. And it's the Ibiza A from Electric Sunburns Session Guitarist from Contact. Yeah, from Native Instruments, so copy my presets here if you want, it's okay. We got then another electric piano. This is just not real melody, this was just filling in gaps, you know. I had some free room for sound, so I just added this, which is not even a counter melody, it's just filling in gaps. It's GM Normal Electric Piano 1 from Purity as well. And then we have this other lead from Purity, I think. This is Simple Sign from Purity, I can tell only hearing it. So yeah, it's Simple Sign, lead synth from Purity. And the effects are, let me close the notifications, parametric EQ, delay bank, phaser, and reverb. That's it. And then to finish up, we have some more sounds. We have first this guitar from Contact. This is John's guitar by Wave Runner Audio, I think it is. Yeah, Wave Runner Audio, John's guitar. Really cool Contact bank. It's not the most realistic sounding guitar. If you want really realistic guitar sounds, you can go for Ample Guitar Martin 3. That's a really good guitar BST, but it's, you know, not Contact. And if you want Contact, you always have Session Guitarist. But I also like the sound of this bank, so yeah, check it out if you want. We have the bass. I just felt like adding a bass, but I didn't want to add the stuff, so I was like, I can add a bass, and I added a bass. This is the Modern Bass by Ilya Efimov. Yeah, Ilya Efimov Modern Bass. And I didn't add anything to this one, which is curious. You know, something that I quite like is adding Radiator to the bass like this, and then just going drive in. This is my favorite bass set, you know. I should add Radiator. And it makes my bass super clippy and distorted. I really like that sound. But I went for a more clean bass here. Something that you can do with this exact bank is like twisting the velocity all the way up for that, like it's like you can hear the chord, like the actual guitar. I think the word in English is not chord, but I hope you get what I mean. My main language is not English, but in Spanish it will be cuerda, la cuerda del bajo. You can hear it like moving, and being like pressed against super hard, and you get that sound there, and it's really cool. I don't know, I like it. And to finish up, we have another yet electric piano that's just filling in sound free space from SRX keyboard part A suitcase CP, and it's just FabFilter Timeless 3 on the default preset like that. And that's all the beat, that's all we got. That's how it sounds. I'll play it back again one more time. Yeah, I don't think I have much else to say. If you want the FLP for this beat, feel free to check it out. The link will be down in my description in Patreon. If you want to buy this beat for personal usage, you have it on my track train. So feel free to check my track train out as well if you want to buy some beats. And this is how it sounds. I'll just mute my microphone. Yeah, that was pretty much it for the pluggnb type beat. I forgot to mention I added the transitions here. This is like pitch sticks, and I added my hi-hat preset to make it sound more smooth or something. So yeah, that's literally it. There's nothing much to it. Something that you'll hear a lot on pluggnb beats is that there's limiter on the master. Yeah, so I added FabFilter Pro L2. It's my favorite limiter of all time. It just sounds better than Fruity Limiter, and I can add it freely, and it will sound good. So yeah, add a limiter to your master, slap a limiter there, it will sound good. So yeah, that's it for the tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you didn't, well, don't leave a like. But if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe for more. And yeah, my link to all my socials and my Patreon and everything will be down in the description. So I'll see you in the next tutorial, hopefully in a few days. So bye, and if it's not before Christmas, Merry Christmas. And if you're watching this after Christmas, Happy New Year, and have a great end of the year, and have fun holidays with your family. I don't know. See you in the next one, and take care. Bye.